Hey, welcome back. I think you are just supposed to go to this tadpole place, and there's the star around here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have a note from a long time ago that I wanted to talk about, and I forgot, or I just missed it. Okay, I just have to check what to do. Simply go across the frog fuses and talk to him. He will tell you a star has been sighted. Uh-oh, what am I supposed to do? As soon as you arrive outside... Oh shoot, what do I do here? Go into the castle and make your way to the Chancellor. His new allies will tell you to go and defeat Smithy. The princess says she needs a short break, so let her leave as soon as you arrive. Oh, Toadstool will be hovering down. You can either put her in... She has superb healing capabilities. As Toadstool asks where the next star piece could be, Malice suggests... Isn't that Frog Fuchsius? Maybe a snack will cheer me up. Do I need to have him in my party? I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll cut this out if I remember. Huh, I don't know. Just gonna Google. Maybe a snack will cheer me up. Did I miss something? You never gave him the cricket pie. Go to the Mushroom Kingdom store and talk to the clerk. Okay. Maybe I'll cut that out. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So this note I wanted to talk about was my therapist. We missed one of our appointments. It was like a month ago now. She told me her Wi-Fi wasn't working. And so we couldn't do the Zoom thing. So, I wanted to talk about that because I don't care. I forgave her for well, let's say, because she told me once that she had forgotten someone's appointment, just forgot. And then, shoot, where am I going? What do I have to buy? Tell me again. Mushroom Kingdom store and talk to the clerk. Isn't this the Mushroom Kingdom? There it is, this thing. There we go. Stupid. Okay. So let's say instead of her Wi-Fi going bad or whatever, she just forgot, because that's worse than her Wi-Fi going bad. But maybe she did forget, because I texted her after the appointment was supposed to start, and she was like, oh, my Wi-Fi is not working, we can't do it today. So maybe she just forgot and she lied. I don't think she lied. That would be terrible. The therapist to lie to you. I have no problem. I think I'm a little bit better than most people. This sounds like I'm bragging. I don't mean it to sound like a brag. I just not caring about if other people hurt me. That's a good way to put it, because it's not really a good thing. So it can't really be a brag. But if people do, people have this thing in their head I don't want to get taken advantage of, and so sometimes they're quick to be angry at people because they don't want them to take advantage of them. Okay, good. I don't have that problem. But if she's a good person, she would feel bad, right? That's the thing. Tell me about the star piece. It doesn't matter if I'm nice or mean to her, she's still messed up, and if she's a good person, she'll feel bad. And if I'm a good person, I'll say it's no big deal. So my standard isn't based on other people, it really is based on being good. I'm better than you. Why did I say that? I wrote down I'm better than you in an exclamation point. I don't know why. On Star Hill. So how do I get to Star Hill? Boop 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 boop. Where's Star Hill? Is it over here? Cool. I guess that's when I was kind of obsessed about this idea of like judgment, and I'm judging myself, like I'm not judging myself based on other people, I'm judging myself on trying to be a good person. My standard of that. And so if I fail at that standard, I'm going to feel bad. If she's a good person, she would feel bad, right? She wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, I forgot, who cares? So it's good to feel bad. Because it feels like she's trying to get me to not feel bad about anything. And to not care about like, oh, don't worry about other people and don't care so much. That doesn't seem right to me. It is interesting how I've been doing this for 2 years? Almost. And I can feel myself kind of keep going into some of the same thought processes. I like that. Let's fight this gecko. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess that was when I was like getting annoyed about the therapists telling me you're judging yourself based on what you think other people think. And that's why you're judging yourself so harshly. But I'm like, no, like I have my own standard. And this kind of proves that this situation, if I was in that situation, I would feel bad. Even if the person was telling me, oh, it's no big deal. I would still feel like a bad person if I was like, okay, yeah, you're right, it is no big deal. Maybe I do that too much. And maybe some things really are no big deal and they don't really merit that kind of a reaction. I don't know. But to be honest, that doesn't really happen too often. Where I'm like, well, I guess that's not true. The thing that happens the most often now is just whenever I talk to somebody, I think, oh, that wasn't right. My therapist, I keep saying that. I don't know, I don't have the right language to speak to her because I keep kind of saying the same things. And she keeps saying the same things back, but they don't really help. So I'll say like, when I talk to somebody, it doesn't go right. And she'll say, whoa, what, like, how are you judging that? Like, how do you know it's not going right? You shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself to do everything right. And I'm like, well, then I'm not explaining it right. I'm not crazy. I keep saying this. If you were viewing this situation, I know you'd be like, okay, this person doesn't know how to interact with people. He's not communicating well. He's not listening. Objectively, I don't want to be that person who can't interact with people, because then this is gonna be my life. This apartment, I'm never gonna talk to anybody. It's dead. I don't think I can live like that. This is tough. When did I save? Uh-oh. I must have saved recently. This game is better than Metroid. I gotta get rid of Mallow. Switch him out. Cool. Get Mallow out of there. You get one more character. Who is it? I don't remember. There's one more space for one more character. Why don't I remember? I don't know. Okay, I think I have like 2 minutes left. Yeah. I guess that's all I could say about that. What it took about. I've been watching the late night shows more. I try to not watch them too much, but right now it's like the election's over and I just want to be happy, and I'm watching these shows and I'm like laughing. I don't know. I think I had gotten sick of like the Trump stuff where they're just like, everything Trump does is terrible. I mean, even if it is, it's just boring and it's not funny to just be like, Trump did this terrible thing. Isn't it terrible? Yeah. I don't know. It's not funny or interesting to watch. But now that he lost, it's fun to watch. And then after a year, it'll get old or whatever. But I'm watching the Colbert Show and I'm like, oh, I remember why I like Stephen Colbert. He's funny. Because the past couple of years, I was starting to think like, is he not funny? Is he not funny anymore? Why? I don't know. He probably got worn down too, just doing the same thing every day. And his, I don't know if his approach was totally the right approach. He kind of defended himself by saying, well, we talk about what's in the news, and Trump is in the news. But just every day, it's a bit of a cop-out to me. Talking about Trump and being like, oh, isn't this thing he did terrible? It's like, even if it's true, it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's helpful to keep doing that. Is that your job as the late night talk show host? I don't know. I gotta get more experience points. And it is, the thing about Trump is like, it's, I don't know, it makes you feel smart to criticize him. Because everything he does is so obviously stupid and wrong that, like, you don't have to be very smart to disagree with him. And you can tell that because I've disagreed with him and I'm not very smart. So when you have Colbert saying every day, like, isn't this thing Trump says so stupid, there's this air of like superiority where he's like, I'm so smart because I can take down the president. But it's like, the president's an idiot. You're not smart for being able to make fun of him. It's not really Colbert's fault because he's the president and he's just being so stupid all the time. It's hard not to just make fun of him. But I do look forward to a day when we have two kind of boring candidates who are very presidential and they're kind of hard to make fun of because they don't have any gaffes, or like the gaffes they do have are Like, Biden's gonna have gaffes for sure. He's gonna be 80 years old. An 80-year-old president's gonna have stuff that's like stupid that he says. But it'll be nice to be like, every couple months be like, oh, isn't it funny that this president said something stupid? And then we can all laugh at him, and then we can go back to other stuff. And it's not every day. I mean, pretty much every day, Trump at least tweeted something stupid. I mean, I wasn't really following his Twitter until recently, because I guess I'm kind of waiting for him to concede. I don't know. I guess I have to end there. When is he going to concede? It's going to be interesting. A lot of people are saying he's never really going to. The most he'll say is Biden won a rigged election and I'll leave because, like, I'm the bigger person. But I'm very interested, like many people are, to see how that transition's gonna go. Like, is he gonna really have Biden come to the White House and, like what Obama did and what every other president does, is like the families meet and like the president says, okay, we're gonna have a smooth transition, everybody peaceful, this is your new president, so everybody, we gotta like rally behind our new president. Is he gonna do that? I don't know. I mean, he's just gonna... What's he gonna do? It'll be a nice change of pace to see, like, okay, obviously it's a good thing when the previous president is like, okay, everybody, I lost to this new president, but we all need to get behind him because he's the president. That's helpful, so that the people, it's a signal to like the people who supported you, like, okay, I'm gone, I'm not the president. So I mean, you can criticize the new president and you can hold him accountable for things, but he's the president, so we gotta like just deal with that. But if the president doesn't say those things, what happens? Are we all just gonna do it anyway? Probably. Or maybe not. The people who like Trump are gonna be like, this whole thing is dumb and rigged, and I don't know. I don't see any civil wars breaking out, but if there is a civil war, how crazy would that be? I'm pretty sure in the history of the world, there's never been a country this big that has had a civil war. It's mostly like, I mean, even when America had a civil war, we were still pretty small. We were only a country for 100 years at that point. And we didn't have like nuclear weapons. Like, if you have a civil war with nuclear weapons, what happens? It would be terrible, and millions of people would die. But I am kind of curious, just to run that I wish we could run that simulation and see what would happen. It wouldn't be pretty, but I'd like to. I don't know. Maybe somebody should make a movie about that. Or like a TV show or something. But it would be hard to make an interesting show like that, or a movie. Okay, I guess that's it for this week. Thanks for watching, if you're watching. And see you tomorrow.